Ooh, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Pain because everybody shall know pain. And finally, I'm able to talk about a brand new ninja, which if you guys have seen already that they updated us and gave us a new bonds. And there's one ninja that we don't particularly have that's in one of the bonds, and that's the Animal Path Pain. So here's the skill and the talent posted by Feeny from EU 480. So let's talk about it. Okay, so Animal Path talent increase Master Chakra power and HP by percentage. Percentage increases 86% speed, 65% damage rate, and 65% immune damage rate, which is avoid injury rate. When this ninja is in the formation, increase all ally speed by 112%, HP by 30%, attack by 30%. Increase ally lightning chakra ninja. I want to say is meant to say damage rate by 40%. Can be breaking. Actually, no, it might be either their S attack or maybe even their block. But I'm gonna say S attack. It's probably it is S attack. Yeah, it's just misspelled. You can see. Well, I think it's S attack. I don't know. But it can break it by 40%. Control rate by 30%, and final damage increase rate by 30%. Increase ally water nature ninja defense by 60%. Final damage decrease rate by 25%, and immune damage rate by 40%. Decrease all allies. Oh my bad. Decrease all enemies attack by 30%. Naturally ignores enemies 10% attack, 55% control rate, and 150% reflect damage rate. Immune to chaos, charm, and death seed. Okay, so for that talent, so let's see. So you got the talent helps out the water and the lightning ninja, by their respective, the 40%, and then that final damage, which is actually pretty good because they'll take less damage or they'll take less damage per attack, dish out to them. I do like the ignores 10% attack, so there's naturally, if you're gonna hit me 100%, only 9%, only 90%. I think in that case is going to affect me. Control rate, so that's nice. It's a nice high control immune rate, so you won't get CC'd as much. And then reflect damage. It's always nice to have that. Immune to chaos, charm, and death seed. Charm, I think Eno does it. I think Eno does it, and I don't know who else also has that CC. So yeah, talent not bad. Obviously, the HP, attack, and speed is pretty standard, so that's all pretty good. But next we have the normal attack, the psychic chameleon. Attack all enemies with 150% growth rate. Recover all allies HP rate by 112%. My bad, 120%. And triggers the following effects. Number 1. Triggers following effects to enemy Earth chakra ninjas. Double attack with 400% rate physical attacks. And 100% chance to make him or her enter seal state and upwind state for 2 rounds. Disperse his other buffs. So just from that, that means that the enemy's Earth ninjas is going to get hit with an extra attack at 400% is crazy on top of the 150%. And then you have the seal state, but the upwind state. So I mean, the seal state is going to CC them, but the upwind state is it's either it's probably another CC where they're not going to be able to attack, or like something something status related. Then you have the disperse enemies buffs, which is actually pretty cool. Unless no, it says disperse his other buffs. So I mean that might really I think that's going to take away the enemy's buffs that obviously that is Earth that has the Earth chakra nature. So the second trigger, enemies fired chakra ninja makes physical penetration damage with 100%. 100% chance to make him enter wind bond status and incinerate status for 120% for 2 rounds. Increase enemies control rate by 30% for 2 rounds. So CCing them with the wind bond, and then the DOT. I like that. And then also the penetration damage, which is also nice to have as well, making it where they're gonna take more damage. And then the immune control rate, making them more susceptible to CCs. So that's good against enemy's fire chakra ninjas. Number 3, enemy lightning ninja and okay. So triggers following effects to lightning, water, and no chakra ninjas. Double attack with 400% rate. Strategy attacks. 100% chance to make him enter bind status for 2 rounds. Decrease attack and defense by 30% for 2 rounds. That's good. Like I said, CCing them. Let weaken their attacks and then the defenses. That's good. Not much more to say about that. And number 4, triggers enemies, allies, water chakra ninja. Add bond state for 2 rounds. Enter wind shield state for 2 rounds. 10% rate. And increase 200% defense for 2 rounds. So now that's interesting, because when you look at that 4th trigger, most people might, if they have her on their team, I think she's going to be a support. It doesn't even state anything, but I think she's going to be a support. But with that 4th trigger, you might make almost all your ninjas water, or you might make your support. Like for example, you might make I might make pain. I might make pain water if that stacks, that 200% plus. Well, it's going to stack anyway. And then my Vanguard maybe, but more so in this case, I'm probably gonna go give it to pain and make him water, so he gets that 200% defense for 2 rounds. And then the wind shield states, I believe that I forgot what that does. Well, it has a 10% rate, so it's a very low increase of it, or the 10%, But then the bond status, I know that's like it has to deal with, I think like 2 ninjas with, I think, their attack and defense. I don't remember it, but I know Naruto Sasuke the Vanguard one does that. I believe so, unless it's a different version. But I know they have something like that. But yeah, I like that. That, you know what I'm saying? So that makes it where, that either all your ninjas becomes tankier, or only maybe one, depending on who you want to pivot on. And lastly, the actual skill. Attack all enemies with 330% growth rate, 30% chance to make self enter super dodge for 2 rounds, 50% chance to make ally support enter super dodge rate for 3 rounds, increase all allies damage by 50%, increase all allies immune damage rate for 3 rounds, decrease all enemies damage rate by 50%, and immune damage rate for 3 rounds. Disperse all enemies buffs and make them can't be added any buff states for 3 rounds. Okay. The super dodge for everybody, with a 30% chance for pain to go into animal path to go into 30%. But everybody else and all your other supports get the 50%. Super dodge is, super dodge will come very handy, as you guys know, in PvP. Not much for PvE. And then you got everything else kind of jumbles up together. Damage rate increases, void injury rate increases, then decrease the damage rate. Okay, so you increase yours by 50% and decrease your enemies' damage rate and void injury by 50%, and take away their buffs, and then make it where they can't add buffs for 3 rounds. Well, that's crazy. That's insane. That's insane. What I can see one doing with this ninja is actually make her the fastest, and don't put any Fury J's on her, so she can start off, or at least not enough that she's gonna be at 100%, so she can get her special attacks off. And then after that, you're good to go. But all in all, she's really good. She's really, really good. A lot of different things you could do with her, a lot of different strategies you can create. But that's pretty much it. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will catch you guys later. Deuces.